This is a review on the DeWalt 20-volt chainsaw. And if you go down to the description, there are links to where you can purchase this saw or the saw that has a longer blade that's the same exact saw off of Amazon, which has the best price on this here DeWalt 20-volt chainsaw. Now, some of the questions that a lot of you are probably wanting to know is what batteries will work with this DeWalt 20-volt chainsaw. Well, the answer is any DeWalt 20-volt batteries will work with this saw. However, since this thing uses so much juice and so much power, you're probably going to want a battery at least that's about this big. And the way that you tell how big a battery is where it says 5AH. That's how much juice this battery has. Now, this is about the biggest, baddest, best 20-volt battery that they make currently, and it's a 9AH battery. Now, are you going to get better performance depending on if you have a bigger battery? No, you're just going to get more battery life. And since this uses so much juice, you're definitely going to want, one of these bigger batteries. This battery right here will last almost twice as long as this battery right here. So you can buy this chainsaw with a battery, or you can just buy the chainsaw with no batteries and you can get a lot better price on it. I would suggest, if you don't already have any bigger batteries like this, go ahead and buy it with the battery, because those batteries are pretty expensive. So anyway, as far as safety stuff on this saw, this right here has to be moved back, and then you'll push this button and push that in, and then it'll just go. So they make two different styles. This is the one that has the shorter chain or shorter blade on it. They make one that has a little bit longer blade and chain, of course, that's about that much longer, just so you can cut some bigger logs and stuff like that. It doesn't have any more power. It just has a longer blade or chain. So, some important stuff that you're going to want to know about this, and I'm going to show you guys some video of me using this chainsaw here once I get done talking about a couple features. So you can run regular car oil in this, or you can run, the special chainsaw oil that Skill or whoever makes, and you're going to want to make sure that you keep your oil filled up, because that's what's going to lubricate this chain. If for some reason it runs out of oil, it's not going to cut very good at all, and you're definitely going to notice. The second thing is this deal right here. This cover comes off, and if you want to adjust the chain, as you can see right here, plus, minus. So if you want to go tighter, you turn it towards plus, and that's going to tighten up your chain. If you want to loosen it up, go towards the minus, and you just have to make sure this is a little loose. You don't have to, take it all the way off, which this is a really nice feature, because on a lot of saws you have to have a flathead screwdriver or something to adjust the chain. So this cover right here comes off very easily. You're probably going to want to keep this cleaner than this one is right here, because as stuff gets stuck in there, it can make it to where it won't oil up your chain very good, or it'll just get sticks and stuff stuck in there, and you're going to want to clean it out, and obviously make sure that this is flipped forward whenever you do that, because you don't want to cut your finger. And when it's tight, it'll only tighten up so much. See the way that just pops? It'll only tighten so tight. So The next thing on this is, even though this saw is very quiet and, you know, might not seem like it has as much power as, you know, your regular gas-powered chainsaw, you still want to be very careful with it, because I am very embarrassed to say that I almost cut off my finger by holding on to this and with the other side holding a stick, and it jumped up and hit my finger and I got a very big cut in it. So you're still going to want to be very careful with this saw and use all, you know, the regular safety things that you would normally use, so you don't almost cut off your finger like I did. It also comes with this cover that just slides right on to you know, keep your chain nice and protected and keep it from cutting you. So, like I said, all the stuff that I featured in this video, and if you want to look into the one that has the longer blade, all linked up in the description below. So, would I buy this DeWalt 20-volt chainsaw? And what do I think of it? Well, I love this chainsaw. Will it completely replace, you know, a big gas-powered chainsaw? No, because it doesn't have quite as much power as, you know, your traditional skill two-stroke, you know, chainsaw. Doesn't cut quite as fast, but it still cuts really good. It's great for a lot of, you know, smaller stuff. It's awesome because, you know, you don't have to pull start it. It's super low maintenance, and I would definitely consider buying this chainsaw if, you know, that's something that, that you like. And if for some reason you don't get this chainsaw and you buy it off Amazon and you don't like it, you can return it within 30 days. So that's another awesome thing as well. And it's linked up in the description below. I would definitely buy this saw again, and I love it. And I'm going to show you guys some video of me using this saw right now. So thank you very much for watching, and check out some video of me using this saw. You have to, it has this lock right there, but you gotta move that thing forward like that to get it to work. So let's cut up this stick right here. I cut up this whole stack with this chainsaw right here. And then if you need to adjust the chain, you want to make sure this is all the way facing forward, and you can loosen this deal right here if anything gets stuck in there.
kind of beat it out. But this deal right here is what's gonna adjust your chain, and you don't have to take this all the way off. So what you'll actually do is, it clicks whenever it's tight, but just loosen it up and then turn it that way to tighten, this way to loosen. So as we can see, pretty tight. Hit that back. Alrighty. And we can do one of these big ones right here. Actually, I'll do this big one. Just to show you. And that's actually a pretty hard wood right here, so it's not a you know, it's a hard cut of wood. So as you can see, I cut up this whole stack with this DeWalt chainsaw. It works great for smaller stuff. If you're going to be doing a lot of cutting, you know, gas powered one will probably work better for you. But if you just got some small stuff, or just, you know, want to use it to cut some trails or whatever, this thing works great.